Ladies and gentlemen, to my left is Patrick Riley, CEO of Reaper Financial and president of Atum. Patrick, good to see you, sir.
Always great to see you, Ray.
Uh, We're here at the XRP Las Vegas conference, the largest XRP conference in the world. What's your take so far, Patrick?
Well, I love the energy. I love the speakers. Of course, I'm always happy to see David Schwartz and Brad Garlinghouse out here, mingling and socializing with all the people. And it's great that everyone can actually, put a hand in the hand of somebody real who's running something like Ripple. And, a multi-billion-dollar company and meeting billionaires in person is not something people get every day. So I really appreciate Brad Kimes putting this on. I have mad respect for what he's doing here, and I can't wait till next year.
Yeah, absolutely. Brad and Danielle have taken on have done a wonderful job. I mean, this conference is, I want to say, maybe triple the size of last year. I mean, they expect it to be even greater next year.
Absolutely. I think next year is going to be a little bit different, and I think there's going to be a lot more millionaires at this conference.
Really? You made you left an impression when the last time at the XRP conference when you stated on stage that everybody who's in this room is already rich. What did you mean by that?
Well, XRP, if you hold XRP, you are already rich. And by that, I mean it in a few different ways, all right? So if you're in the US, you're rich by default because you already have a quality of life that at least half the population of Earth can't even dream of. But if you are able to get on a computer and get on a phone and get into XRP, that's something that less than 1% of the population is yet to be aware of. But if you're in XRP, you probably already know where this is going, and it is going to become inevitably and through default the global reserve currency. And that basically does mean all the money is going to be all the wealth that is divided against the total supply of XRP. So if you hold XRP, you own at least one XRP is 1/100 billionth of all the wealth of the human race.
What would that make for the entity Ripple then?
Well, that would make Ripple the World Bank.
Interesting. And let's expand upon that. What does that mean for those in the audience who might not be engaged in the XRP community or uh, have an understanding of what the World Bank entails?
Well, I'm sure as people who have never heard this before or aren't aware of Ripple and XRP, they're listening to this and they might think, oh, this guy's a conspiracy theorist, right? They don't know because somebody like me who has studied finance going back to the Roman Empire, going back to before that, all the way back to the stone money dials on Yap Island in the Federated States of Micronesia. When you look at the patterns and history of money to where we are right now, after the petrodollar, after we came off the gold reserve, there's really only one competitor to be the global reserve currency, only one thing that can come in and replace the dollar, and that is XRP.
Now, what would that make for? I mean, let me take a step back for us this question because Patrick, you're here. You have your booth. Your booth is stationed right next to Ripple's. So, what would that make for a project like Reaper Financial or Atum?
So I think Atum Industries is going to be a future leader of most industries throughout the United States. We are the future corporate, I guess, monstrosity, if you want to call it that, the future Amazon or Walmart or Costco. Most large businesses of that sort, the Fortune 500s, based on business history, the business myopia that comes on, typically they last 40 to 50 years of their reign before they go away. The Sears and the Toys R Us and the big players like Blockbusters that come and go. And we are the next player that's going to come into this space, and we are going to be big. And I hope we go farther than 40 or 50 years. I hope we're building something that lasts many generations. But I do know that we positioned ourselves in exactly where we need to be if you want to be one of those future tycoons, one of those future trillion-dollar companies. You need to be on the XRP ledger.
Quick question: what would be a differentiator between Reaper Financial or Atum versus an XRP or the XRPL?
So the XRPL, Reaper Financial, and all of Atum Industries tokens are on the XRPL, and we use XRP to back them. So every single token we have is asset backed in XRP, which is not a security. And because it's backed in XRP and because of our tokenomic system, we're able to raise that floor price, the minimum value, every 2 weeks. And that means that it's always going to be worth more tomorrow than it is today because it's always going to have more and more XRP backing it. And as we do that, we're reducing the circulating supply of XRP, which is, of course, also good.
Wow, a lot to unpack there. But Patrick, we've got we're closing down the second day of the XRP conference. We had the likes of David Schwartz, we've had John Deaton up on stage, Jeremy Hogan tuning in virtually. What has this experience like been for you overall?
Well, I feel like I'm here with my family. I think every single person here for the XRP community is here on a mission, and I don't want to sound too sappy, but I think God put us all on this path for a reason, and we're all going towards something great.
Amazing. Pat, before I let you go here, how could those in the audience follow what Reaper Financial is doing or Atum Industries?
Sure. So on Telegram, where we have our Atum Industries bulletin, as well as different Telegram channels for each of our companies. And then on Twitter, we have myself, PLR underscore 2024, or we have a Twitter for each of our companies. And our main website is reaper.financial.
Excellent. I'll be sure to copy links to the resources to Reaper Financial and Atum Industries in the comments or the description below of this video. Thank you all for tuning in. Patrick, it's been a privilege, sir.
Thank you, sir.